Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to show you guys my skull cleaning setup with Dermisted Beetles. Let's go in here and check it out. Alright guys, this is going to be my setup right here. This is just a chest freezer that I got. I think I paid $25 for it. It was broken. Got it on Facebook Marketplace. I'd say this one's probably 4 foot by 2.5 feet. Just for a little size reference. This is actually getting ready to get moved into the other garage with another tank, so that's why the wires are all hanging down. So you got some main components when it comes to a Dermisted Beetle setup. You're going to have a temperature gauge and you're going to have a humidity gauge, and then this is the plugins for them, and then that's going to be for the LED lights, which I'll tell you about in a minute. I'll drop a link in the description in case you guys decide you want to go with this brand. All right, I got you guys at a pretty wide angle here so you can see everything, so don't mind all the junk in my garage. You may notice that I've got this black thing here on top. It's got a piece cut out in the center, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's open it up here. What I did is I just cut a piece of plexiglass to whatever size I wanted. And then I cut that hole on both sides. Now, I double plexiglass it, so there's a piece of plexiglass here and then underneath as well. So that's just an open space. The reasoning to double paint it like that is to give it better insulation, and that way I can see down in it without opening the tank a whole bunch and see what's going on. You want to keep stuff, you know, like mites and stuff out of your tanks. Let's open it up and take a look. It's the LED remote here. This is just a pack of LED strips, including the remote that I got. Great value brand at Walmart. Regular price, $5. Pretty cool to put lights in. You can change them red, blue, green, whatever. You can make them flash. Sometimes I come out here and give the Beetles a little dance party. You can even make them strobe, which is pretty cool. Yeah, definitely recommend if you're going to build a tank, put lights in it. You can look in here as often as you want, and then you don't have to open it. So looking inside here, you notice this stuff right here is just foam that I've got. It's got holes in it from them, you know, eating. I do have a dehumidifier in here, which is going to be that other plug. I use that in the summertime to kind of keep some of the moisture down. I put this slick 3M tape around everything. That keeps the beetles from climbing up there. So it works out pretty well. A lot of times I'll drop parts here, you know, jawbones and whatnot, and let the beetles fall down. Right here, all I've done is I've mounted like a reptile light, but this is not a light. It's actually just gonna be a heat lamp. See if I can show you here. It's just like a ceramic heating bulb. I would highly, highly recommend doing that over like a red light or something. Moving over here, all I've done is punched a hole through that. I think it's 4 inches. And I put a piece of ductwork through it. And then I just zip tied a little computer fan in there. My air is gonna come in right here. And then it's gonna exit right here. There's gonna be the intake. Here's a skull I got going right now. That's actually my buddy Dave's. Shout out to Dave, Arkansas Dave. So yeah, here's my setup. I thought maybe that would be helpful to some people. I know sometimes I watch videos on YouTube on how to do things, and it's just better to get a visual of everything for me than it is kind of to just run through how to do it. You can kind of customize it however you want. Around these are like anywhere that I have a termination, like something coming through the freezer. I put the wire through there and then I spray foamed it. I let it dry and then I put duct tape over it. These beetles can eat through that stuff, but if you've got it coming out of the sidewall, they're not going to, because they're going to be down, you know, in the tank. So you can see I've got another one here. I've done the same exact thing. I won't peel it all the way back, but you can see there's spray foam in there. All I did was I duct taped it and then just cut it out. Got it really square. I can't move this toolbox or I would show you, but I've done the same thing here. I've just put a piece of 4-inch metal ductwork, and then I have some window screen here that I put over the air intake. That's gonna keep flies and other things out of it. Double, triple that stuff up. Cross it and everything you can. Put 2 or 3 on there and that'll keep things out of it. But I just spray foamed and duct taped all the terminations. And then the exhaust comes out the same. And then it goes outside. I just spray foamed it there. All right, next to the tank, I've got my degreasing tank. All this is a big, I believe it's 100-gallon Rubbermaid container that I got at a farm supply store. All I've done is I put 4 buckets in here, filled it up with water, threw ping pong balls on top, nothing special. It's just to keep the water from evaporating. What you do up here is you set your temperature, which would be 110. It's what I want to keep the water temperature at. And then this is the actual temperature, and then it's got a sensor that goes down in the water. I've got it turned off right now. That's why it's cooled off. Submerged in here is a bucket heater. Nothing special. You can see the brand there. These I just put Dawn dish soap in and let them degrease. A couple weeks, month, whatever it takes. And then you can just take these buckets out and do your water changes and then put it back in. All I've done here is I just took a couple of spreader bars, screwed them into the side. Again, nothing fancy. And I just did this so I could keep that bucket heater as high up as I could to keep from, you can't submerge this, so I wanted to keep it up as high as I could so I could get as much water in here as I could. Sometimes I think it's just easier to have a visual than to actually be taught on how to do things. I hope you guys found some information here that'll be helpful. We'll see you on the next video.